Good morning and good day, everybody. This is Elisa. Welcome to this vinyasa class. Today, during the class, we will be focusing a lot on our shoulders to work our shoulders in a way that they can be strong and toned, but also our arms as well. Why the shoulders? Shoulders is one of our joints. So we have ankle, knee, hip, elbows, and also wrist. Different from other joints, shoulders are fluctuating joints, meaning that they are kept in place by a super complex network of muscles and connective tissues and ligaments. So to have a good posture when it comes to our shoulders and to have strong shoulders allows us also to avoid injuries as we age, and hopefully we age gracefully, and as we and as we go through our life. So we want to focus on our shoulders in order to be able to have that solidity when it comes to it. So having said that, let's start on our mat. So bring the big toes together, knees as wide as the mat, and start to extend your arms forward, entering into your child pose. So make sure that your rib cage is resting nice and easy on top of your inner thighs. So feeling this sensation also of really letting go and allowing your breath to start to flow freely. So from here, you want just to feel the connection with the ground. Maybe releasing the forehead onto the mat, letting the rib cage resting nicely on top of your inner thighs. And focus already here on your shoulders, maybe just by bringing the elbows onto the floor, feeling any sensation you might experience into your shoulder. What you want to do here is bringing some awareness into your spine, allowing your sitting bones, maybe even if just in a more sensation way, not that a physical way, but the sensation of lengthening by bringing the spine in opposite direction, your sitting bones towards your heels, and maybe the crown of the head a little bit more forward. Hands necessarily don't have to move. It's more like this sensation of length. We take a deep inhalation here, a full exhalation from the mouth. Deep inhalation in, fully out. Deep in and fully out. And start gently to breathe in and out from your nostrils, bringing the awareness on how you breathe, getting your breath down to the root of your spine, allowing maybe the Ujjayi breath to activate this victorious breath, powerful breath that allow us to control and to keep equanimity in our inhale and exhale as we feel this gentle contraction of the glottal, so behind our throat. Maybe setting an intention for today's practice. And when you're ready, start to gaze between the hands and move gently into your hands and knees, bringing the wrist under your shoulders, spreading your fingers wide, and knees are under your hip bones, hip distance apart. So since we were focused today on the shoulders, we want to activate our shoulder through some shoulder movements. So that are called elevation, depression, retraction, and protraction. So we will move before towards elevation and depression. So on the next inhale, bring the shoulder towards your ears, something that normally in yoga we do when we do handstands. And then slide your shoulder blades down for depression. So you want to bring almost your shoulder blades towards your hips. Inhale, elevate. Exhale, depress. Inhale, elevate, bringing the shoulder towards the ears. Exhale, slide them back, depress, and feel this space between your ears and your shoulders. On the next inhalation, elevate, bring the shoulder towards the ears. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, maybe drop heart a bit, retraction of the shoulders. And then slide them back for your depression of the shoulders. Another round. elevate, squeeze back, retract, and slide them back down. Now we add the protraction. So inhale, elevate the shoulders towards the ears. Exhale, squeeze them towards the center for your retraction. Slide them back for your depression and press the hands into the mat and round your spine, navel towards spine. Separate your shoulder blades for your protraction. Another round. Elevate, inhale. Retract, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Imagine you're holding a pen between your shoulder blades. Slide them back for your depression. Press and lift for your protraction. Imagine you're pressing the floor away from you. And from here, come back to your neutral spine. We start to move back and forward, activating our wrist for some wrist stretch. So also here, try to keep a neutral spine, a slight engagement of the core to allow your spine to stay nice and long, and feel the sensation into the wrist. You want to have your hands spreading quite wide, maybe the index finger are pointing forward. And when you're ready, let's add some circles clockwise. We start, we take 3 circles clockwise. And at the bottom of the third circle, we start to move anti-clockwise. 3 circles also here. And also here, you're always welcome to add any movement that feels juicy and nice and yummy to add here. When you're ready, come back to center. Press again, hands into the mat, knees under our hip bones, and we add a couple of rounds of cat and cow. So remember the protraction and the retraction and depression of the shoulders. So inhale, tailbone reach up, belly drop, chest open. So you feel the depression of the shoulder, allowing your chest to open forward as you gaze in front of the mat. Exhale, press into the hands, round your spine, navel towards spine, protract, cat. 2 rounds. Inhale, open forward for your cow, belly drop, chest reach forward as the tail does too. Exhale, round and press the floor away from you for your cat. Last one, bring awareness to the shoulders. So inhale, open forward, slide your shoulder blades back, open here. Cow, exhale, round for your cat. And when you're ready, come back to a neutral spine. So let's sit on top of our heels. So we stretch for a little bit more our wrist. You can always tuck your toes if you want to add a toe stretch here. This is optional, not mandatory. So extend your right arm forward. Make a big fist with your right hand. Make sure that your shoulder is nice and relaxed. So pay attention if you are elevating here. Hold the fist with your left hand and start to turn the fist towards your chest. So you feel a stretch outside of your forearm. Exhale, bring the fist down. Inhale, come back up. Release and start to point your fingers towards the ceiling. Also here, shoulder is relaxed. Palms are touching to avoid that you're stretching just your fingers. And start to bring the fingers towards the elbow. You will feel a compression into the wrist here. Take a breath. Exhale, release. Fingers pointing down, same action. Now this time we want to point the fingers towards our knees. Exhale, relax, and maybe shake your wrist. Other side. Extend your left arm forward. Pay attention of your angle. Close in a fist. Take a hold of the fist. Turn the fingers and the fist towards your chest. Inhale here. Exhale, fist moves down. Inhale, come up. Release from the fist. Fingers of the left hand pointing towards the ceiling. Palm to palm. Stretch back. Exhale, release. Fingers towards the floor. Stretch back. And shake your hands. So from here, let's move again in our hands and knees. So on the next inhalation, bring the right hand towards the middle, almost under your chest. The legs together, squeezing the legs into the middle. Inhale, left arm is reaching all the way up. Open the chest towards the left side, stacking the shoulder blades together. Exhale, thread the needle. Bring the left elbow, left shoulder onto the mat. Maybe extend your right arm forward. Keep the knees and the hips in one line. Breathe here. On the next exhalation, bring the right hand in front of your eyes. Press into the end. Inhale, lift. And start to guide your left arm forward. From here, you can place the fingertips into the mat. Tuck your toes, lift for your first downward facing dog. So you feel that you are balancing here with the fingertips of the left hand into the mat in your downward facing dog. On the next inhalation, lift the right leg all the way back and up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot close to your right thumb. Bring the left knee onto the floor, Anjane Asana. Both arms are reaching towards the sky. Try to keep a nice length into your thighs by guiding your knee maybe a little bit more forward, feeling this connection also with your tailbone pointing down. Arms are reaching up. So imagine that you want to pull a bar from the ceiling. So palm are facing towards the front of the mat. Grab that bar. Inhale, exhale, bend your elbows like cactus arms. Inhale, open the chest towards the ceiling, like feeling this pivoting a little bit towards the front. Exhale, squeeze the elbows together towards the middle, protraction of the shoulders. Inhale, open and squeeze the shoulder blades together, retract. Inhale, arms reach up. Another round. Inhale here, find your length. Exhale, squeeze cactus arms. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, chest towards the ceiling. Exhale, round and protract. Inhale, open. Exhale, both arms are reaching towards the sky. Exhale, place both hands onto the floor this time. Inhale, right arm is reaching all the way up. Twist here, stack your shoulder blades together. Find the opening, peeling the chest towards the ceiling. Exhale, both hands onto the floor. Lift the back knee. Join it with the right foot with the left foot. Move into your downward facing dog. And it's the first downward facing dog, I would say, maybe the second, but the first one with both hands and feet onto the mat. So focus on pressing the hands into the mat, the floor away from you. External rotation of the shoulders, like you want to hug your elbows in the midline. And maybe bend your knees from side to side. When you're ready, shift the weight forward, bring the knees onto the mat. Come back into your hands and knees. This time, again, legs together, left hand under the heart. Inhale, open to the side. Twist here, open. Exhale, thread the needle. Right hand under the left armpit. Extend your left arm forward. Keep the hips in line with your knees. And find your twist here. Guide your left hand in front of the heart. Eyes. Press into the mat. Inhale, lift and open. Guide your right arm forward. Remember, you can place the fingertips onto the mat. Tuck your toes, lift for your downward facing dog. And remember, this one is always an option as we move. So even if after I will ask you to lift your hand from the mat, you can always come into your fingertips. Inhale, left leg reach all the way back and up. Three-legged dog. Square your hips, find your length. Exhale, shift the weight forward. Place the left foot outside of the left hand. Right knee onto the mat. Anjane Asana. Both arms are reaching up. Remember, palms are facing towards the front. Remember, you want to grab that bar, make that fist. Exhale, bend your elbows, cactus arms. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, back bend, open the chest towards the sky. Exhale, round your spine, protract, elbow towards the front, suck your belly in. Inhale, squeeze and open. Exhale, both arms up. Other round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cactus arm. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, chest towards the heart, towards the ceiling. Exhale, round the elbows towards the front. Inhale, open again, retraction and squeeze. Inhale, both arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, both hands on top of the floor. Right hand onto the mat, left arm open onto the twist. Exhale, both hands down. This time, step your left foot close to the right, downward facing dog. Inhale here. And maybe just take a moment here to reset, recollect, and also find a little bit some space. We will add on. And you will see as we add on poses, some will become faster, and the new one that are coming, they will become like a little bit more, I would say, holding on a little bit longer to allow us to bring awareness there. Exhale, bring the knees onto the mat. Place the right hand in front of the heart. Inhale, open, left arm is reaching. Exhale, thread the needle. A little bit shorter here. Maybe you can add a bind by guiding your right hand towards your left inner thigh, peeling the chest towards the ceiling. When you're ready, right hand in front of the eyes, press into the mat, lift, left arm is reaching towards the ceiling. Guide your left arm forward. Fingertips is an option. Otherwise, try for yourself. Tuck your toes under, lift your knees from the ground, downward facing dog, three-legged dog. Actually, it's just two legs, I would say, and one hand on the floor. On the next inhalation, lift the right leg all the way back and up, two-legged dog, balancing here. Exhale, step your right foot outside of your right hand, left knee onto the floor. Inhale, Anjane Asana. Whew, that was spicy. Palms are facing towards the front of the mat. Grab that bar. This time, when we will bend our elbows, we will lift the back knee. So, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend the elbows, cactus arm, lift the back knee. High lunge. So, you can always micro bend a little bit the back knee and then straight your arm. Inhale, chest towards the ceiling. Exhale, round towards the front. Inhale, open. Exhale, both arms are reaching towards the sky. On the next inhalation, start to bring a little bit more weight into the right leg, feeling lighter into the left foot. When you're ready, inhale here, exhale, lift for your warrior three. Both arms are reaching forwards. Try to keep your shoulder nice and relaxed. Hips are pointing towards the floor by squaring your hips down. Foot can be flexed or pointed. This is very personal. You can always place the hands onto the mat if you need to find some balance. We will swim a bit from here. So, thumbs down, bring the hands aside of your hips, and imagine you want to push the water away from you. So, thumbs up, arms are reaching forward. Another round. Thumbs down, arms are reaching towards the hips. Thumbs up, arms are reaching forward. Whew. Exhale, both hands down. Wow, that was spicy. Place the hands onto the mat. Step your right foot close to the left one for your first plank pose. Option to bring the knees onto the mat. Exhale, chaturanga down, hugging the rib cage with your elbows. Inhale, come into your cobra. Open the chest forward. Thighs and knees are on the mat, knees slightly elevated from the mat. Exhale, roll onto your hands and knees, come back into your downward facing dog. Breathe here. On the next inhalation, right leg reach all the way back and up, three-legged dog. Find a long, long line. Exhale, bend your knees for peeing dog. So you want to guide your knee towards the ceiling, stacking the hips together and keeping like your shoulders in one line. So if you feel that you are a little bit compensating, adjust yourself here. Try to keep one nice long line here. On the next inhalation, gaze between the hands, shift the weight forward, bend your left knee and guide your right foot behind your left leg. Bend both knees, inhale, open the chest towards the sky, open for your wild thing. Pressing in the outer edge of the left foot, really lifting yourself up from your left hand and left shoulder, right arm is reaching forward. When you're ready, exhale, bring yourself back down into your plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whew, that was spicy. On the next exhalation, bring the knees onto the mat. Come back into your hands and knees. So we move to the other side. Bring the left hand into the middle. Inhale, right arm is reaching all the way up. Open to the side, twist. Exhale, thread the needle. Shoulder onto the mat, ear onto the mat. Left arm can be reaching forward or towards your right inner thigh. If you're doing so into this half bind, open the chest. Place your left hand in front of your eyes. Press the left hand into the mat. Inhale, lift and open to the right. When you're ready, right arm is reaching forward. Option of the fingertips, don't forget. Press into the left hand, tuck your toes, lift up, downward facing dog, three-legged dog actually. When you're ready, when you find your stability into the midline, inhale, lift the left leg all the way back and up. Two-legged dog. When you're ready, step the left foot outside of your left hand, right knee onto the mat, Anjaneyasana asana. Inhale, both arms are reaching up for your full Anjane. And from here, palms are facing forward. Remember, we pull down the elbows and we lift the back knee. So inhale here, exhale, open for your cactus arm, lift the back knee, high lunge. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, open the chest towards the sky. Exhale, protract and bring the elbows towards the front. Suck your belly slightly in. Inhale, open. Exhale, both arms are reaching up. Whew. On the next inhalation, start to come a little bit towards your front leg. Arms are keeping reaching towards the front of the mat. Light onto the right foot. Inhale here. Exhale, fly for your warrior three. And you can always place the hands. Maybe you have blocks at home or books where you can rest your hand to find your balance. Back foot can be flexed or they can be pointed. Try to keep your hips squaring down. From here, thumbs pointing down. Swimming all the way forward by guiding the hands towards the hips. Exhale, thumb pointing up. Bring the water back to the front. Inhale, thumbs down. Swim, hands towards the back. Thumbs up, arms towards the front. Swim forward. On the next exhalation, place the hands onto the mat. Right foot onto the mat. Step your left foot back for your plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whew. We are almost there. On the next inhalation, left leg reach all the way back and up, three-legged dog. Open the hip to the side for your peeing dog. Some people call it scorpion dog. Seeing plenty of peeing dog. I never saw a scorpion dog. From here, shift the weight forward. Start gently to bend your right knee. Get your left foot behind your left leg. Open for your wild thing. And I always like to bend my knees when I open into the wild thing because give me the chance to lift my chest and hips a little bit higher. So to articulate the movement, press into the hand, feeling like this, pressing also through the shoulder, upper arm as well, well engaged. Exhale, bend both knees. Bring yourself into your plank. Chaturanga down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Ooh. Bring your knees onto the mat. Take a short child pose. So you would see like more we add on, more the new poses will be older, slightly longer. But mostly it's about find that fluidity into the movement. Allowing our shoulders to move in space in a safe way. When you're ready, come back into your hands and knees. You know where we're going to, so bear with me. Right hand onto the mat, inhale, left arm it's open onto the side. Exhale, twist into your thread the needle. Press the hands into the mat. Inhale, open again. Left arm is reaching up. From here, guide your left arm forward. Tuck your toes. Lift into your downward facing dog. Three-legged dog. Prepare for your two-legged dog. If you want to, stay with me. Inhale, right leg reach all the way back and up. Two-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot outside of your left hand. Right knee onto the mat. Inhale, both arms are reaching up, Anjaneyasana. Palms facing forward, grab that bar. Exhale, bend the elbows, lift the back knee. Inhale, open the chest towards the ceiling, retract your shoulders. Exhale, bring the elbows into the front, protract. Inhale, open. Exhale, both arms reach up. Let's spend 1 second into our eye lunge, squaring the hips forward. Front hip is pushing back hip is pushing forward. Grounding nice and strongly in our feet. When you're ready, start to come a little bit lighter on the back foot. Preparing for your warrior three. Exhale, fly, warrior three. Just one round of swimming. Thumbs down, arms towards the hip. Thumbs up, arms towards the front. When you're ready, bring both hands down. Keep the left leg elevating. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold, left leg reach all the way back and up. Point your toes, standing split. This can be quite hard for the leg. Inhale, lift the chest a little bit more. Always option to micro bend your right knee. Exhale, fold, standing split. And you can work with your standing split by placing the hands onto the mat, maybe taking a hold of your ankle, allowing your chest to drop onto your thigh, gazing maybe at your third eye, or maybe at the point of your nose. From here, come back, both hands onto the mat. Place your right hand in front of your right foot. Bring your left hand on top of your hip. Open the hips to the side, toes are pointing to the left side of the mat, foot is flexed. Opening for your half moon, left arm is reaching up. Find this strong, strong balancing posture option, always to come on your fingertips, or maybe to lift the right hand from the mat. Always you can bring a block under your right hand. From here, start gently by bending your right knee. Stepping back, entering into your warrior two. You're already there. So make sure that you have a nice stand into your warrior two. Front knee, 90-degree bend towards your pinky toe, external rotation of the front knee, flat foot towards the back, toes slightly in, pressing into the outer edge of the back foot. Breathing here. Inhale, find expansion. Exhale, ground yourself a little bit deeper. On the next inhalation, left hand towards the left thigh. Flip your palm towards the ceiling. Inhale, reverse your warrior two. Open the chest. And also you bring always awareness to the shoulder. Today the class will be about the shoulders. So you want to make sure if you are bringing or elevating your shoulder a little bit too much, or if you are letting them nice and rest to give your neck enough space. Exhale. Bring your right elbow on top of your right thigh. Extend your left arm forward for your extended side angle. Option for an half bind. Today just an half bind. Bring your left hand towards the back and bring your hand inside your inner thigh. From here, inhale, peel your shoulder, gaze over your left shoulder. Keep bending your front knee. Feel the engagement of the legs. Breathing here. Last breath. Pressing both feet. Inhale, come all the way up into your warrior two. Now, funny transition. Start to spin on the back foot on top of the tippy toes and ball on the foot. Left arm is reaching forward, the right arm is reaching back. So we are switching the sides of our arm, entering in our vertical twist. Breathing here. On the next inhalation, find your expansion, arms are reaching in opposite direction. Exhale, sit a little bit deeper. Inhale, right hand towards your left thigh. Inhale, left arm is reaching all the way back. Reverse your vertical twist. Find the opening into the chest. Relax your shoulders. Maybe gaze at the ceiling. Exhale, elbow, left elbow outside of your right thigh. Right hand on top of your left one. Pressing together for your twisted eye lunge here. Squeeze the legs into the midline. Feel that your glutes are working super hard. Maybe gaze over your right shoulder. Keep balancing. Whoop. It's hard. I'm falling off. So it's a quite hard connection here. When you're ready, gaze down. Step your left foot close to the right one. Entering into your twisted chair. So twisted chair, make sure your feet are in one line, knees are in one line. You're pressing to the hands, opening the chest towards the ceiling. Last breath here, squeeze, lift, and bring your navel towards the spine. On the next inhalation, come back to center, hands in front of the heart, full chair. So make sure your tailbone is under, pointing towards the floor, navel is in, hands in front of the heart. On the next exhalation, fold forward. Whew. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine, hands on top of the shin. Exhale, place both hands down, step your right foot back, left foot back for your plank. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, up dog. Knees and thighs off the mat. Slide your shoulder blades down, so depression. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whew. I'm sweating, I hope you're sweating too. On the next inhalation, right leg reach all the way back and up, three-legged dog. Start by bending your knee for your pin dog. Remember, shoulder nice and in one line. Keep pressing into the hands to elevate yourself away from the mat. When you're ready, shift the weight forward, bend your left knee, wild thing. Right arm is reaching all the way towards the front of the mat, chest is opening to the ceiling. Pressing into the left hand, really into the knuckle and the fingertips. When you're ready, exhale, bend both knees, hands on top of the mat, transition into your plank. From here, shift the weight into the right hand, move into your side plank. So, option for side plank, you can bring the knee onto the mat. You can keep the feet one in front of the other, or you can stack your feet one on top of the other. If you're in your side plank, lift the hips a little bit more, creating this nice lift from your arms, so not collapsing the shoulder, but pressing actively the floor away from you. Maybe slightly open the chest toward the ceiling, arm is reaching up. So you want to find this beautiful extension. Breathe here. Exhale, both hands down. Woo. Back into your plank. This time, you have an option to enter into your elbow plank or like turbo plank. Bring your elbows down, forearms down. Bring the elbows under your shoulder. Same engagement of the plank. Slightly protraction of the shoulder, navel in, squeeze your butt, tailbone towards the back, heel towards the back. You can stay here for 3 breaths. Bear with me. Or you can try on the 3rd breath to walk your feet a little bit closer, guide your hips towards the sky as we're entering in our Dolphin Pose. So Dolphin Pose, walking your feet a little bit closer. Try to bring the heel towards the floor. As you do so, keep pressing the elbows into the mat, bringing the chest closer to your thighs, and bringing the elbows a little bit more forward comparing to your shoulders. So you want to open here. Last breath in Dolphin. I know it's hard. You can always bring the hands together if it's easier for you. Gaze forward. Walk your feet all the way back down into your forearm plank. Bring yourself back into your regular plank. Hands onto the mat. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whew. Bring the knees onto the mat. Good news, we made it. Bad news, we have a left side. So let's go into the left side. So place the left hand onto the mat. Inhale, press it actively. Inhale, right arm is reaching all the way up. Open the chest onto the side. Exhale, thread the needle. Right hand under the left armpit. Maybe this time extend the left arm forward or guide it towards the back of your hips. Right inner thighs. Breathe here. Open and peel the chest from the floor. Exhale, left hand in front of the eyes, in front of your face. Press into the mat. Inhale, open again. Right arm is reaching up. Guide your right arm forward. Tuck your toes under. 3-legged dog. Find your balance. Inhale, left leg, reach all the way back and up. 2-legged dog. Keep pressing into that left hand. Exhale, step your left foot outside of your left hand. Bring the right knee onto the mat. Inhale, both arms are reaching up. Anjane asana. Palms are facing towards the front of the mat. Grab that bar, bend the elbow, lift the back knee. Exhale, come up. Ooh, nice. Squeeze the shoulder blades into the back. Open the chest towards the ceiling. Exhale, protract, round your spine, suck your belly in. Keep the legs how they are. Inhale, open again. Exhale, both arms towards the sky. So let's bring some awareness to our high lunge. So stay a little bit here, square your hips. Find also that you are really pushing the heel towards the front of the mat to engage all the back chain of your leg. Inhaling, leaning forward. When you're ready, exhale, fly for your warrior 3. Swimming just one round. Thumbs down, water towards the hips. Thumbs up, water towards the front of the mat. Exhale, both hands on top of the floor. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, fold for your standing split. Point the right toes towards the ceiling. Maybe micro bend your standing leg. Inhale, lift the chest, open. Exhale, standing split. And in your standing split here, always option to grab the ankle, one hand, maybe 2, what is available for you today. On the next inhalation, lift the chest. Place the left hand on front of your left foot, 20 centimeters roughly in front. Right hand towards the right hip. Open the right hip onto the side. Preparing for your half moon. From here, extend your right arm towards the ceiling. Maybe coming very light into the fingertips of the left foot, balancing, stacking the shoulder blades together, hips are stuck together. Breathe here. When you're ready, exhale, bend your front knee. Land as gracefully as you can into your warrior two. So warrior two is a little bit wider stand than your high lunge. Knee towards your pinky toe. Press into the outer edge of the back foot. Breathe here. On the next inhalation, right hand, right thigh, flip the palm up, reverse your warrior two, open the chest towards the ceiling. Feeling this nice gentle stretch onto your left side. Sitting maybe a little bit deeper into the warrior two just to bring awareness in our lower body. As we move, as we dance through this warrior, try to keep the lower body as it is. Exhale, left elbow, left knee, right arm is reaching forward, extended side angle. Option for the bind, right hand towards the left inner thigh, open the chest towards the ceiling, gazing over your right shoulder here. Breathe. Inhale, pressing both feet, come back into your warrior two. Transition, spinning vertical twist. Come on the ball of the right foot, spin, right arm is reaching forward, left arm is reaching back, vertical twist. Breathe here. Exhale, sit a little bit deeper. On the next inhalation, left hand, right thigh, right arm is reaching all the way back. Open the chest toward the ceiling. Nice here. Try to find the balance. Try to work with your balance. So balance comes a lot from gaze. Look where gazing you helps you to keep yourself in balance. From here, exhale, right elbow outside of your left thigh, both hands touching, twisted high lunge. Press the hands actively into each other, bringing the thumbs into your heart, open the chest. And you will say, okay, this one was a shoulder flow, my legs are burning where the shoulders are. And also here you will feel that you need engagement of your shoulder to open your heart. When you're ready, gaze down, step your right foot close to the left one. Woo. For your twisted chair. Knees in one line, toes together, press the hands, open the chest. Keep breathing here. When you're ready, bring the hands in front of the heart, regular chair. Maybe extend your arms forward. You will feel like that you need again to bring some integrity to your core and to your tailbone. This is totally optional, all right? Come into the tippy toes of your legs, of your feet, coming into balancing in your chair pose. Squeezing ankles together, legs together, super strong activation of your inner thighs. Exhale, forward fold if you can, stay in your tippy toes. Bring the heels down, inhale, halfway lift, hands on top of the shin. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, both hands down, step or jump back into your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the next inhalation, left leg reach all the way back and up. Open for your peeing dog here. Shift the weight forward, wild thing. Open, bend both knees, charge and lift the chest towards the sky. Maybe keep pressing to the outer edge of the right foot. Maybe standing on top of the toes of the left one. Exhale, bend both knees, come back into your plank. Shifting to the left side for your side plank. So whatever variation you took on the right, take it also on your left. Keep pressing into the left hand, lifting from the side body, obliques, hips are all lifting. Breathe here. 2 breaths. All right, exhale, both hands down. Plank pose. Now, option for your turbo plank. Bring your elbows down, forearm plank. You can stay here, tuck your tailbone, protract your shoulder, core is super engaged. Or in the next inhalation, you can guide the feet a little bit closer, walking yourself all the way up into your dolphin pose. And this is a very nice gateway for headstand, Pincha Mayurasana, elbow stand. But for today's, we will just challenge ourselves by lifting our right leg all the way up. Bring it down. And then lift the left leg all the way up. Keep opening the chest, pressing the elbows, and guide your chest towards the back. Exhale down. Walk your feet back into your turbo plank. When you're ready, come back into your plank. Last chaturanga of today. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Woo, we made it. Bring your knees onto the mat. Take a child pose. I always like flows that bring me to maybe have some awareness in some anatomical part of my body with more attention and more knowledge. So remember for yourself, like also through practice, have you paid that attention about the movement of your shoulders like you did at the beginning? Or because of the time and the challenge, things slide a little bit out. So this is a nice reminder as we move to keep breathing and keep bringing that awareness there. Last pose of today, before we end up in our Shavasana, start to guide your hands towards your heels. Roll onto top of your crown, entering into your rabbit pose, allowing your neck to stretch, maybe between the shoulder blades, bringing the hips in line with your knees. And you want to really roll on top of the crown of the head, not on the forehead, not on the back of the head, keeping the neck nice and relaxed. So you will feel it because there is no compression actually. There may be the more uncomfortable sensation is actually on the crown of the head, not on the back, neither on the neck. When you're ready, exhale, bring yourself back into your child pose. Slide yourself on top of the back and entering in your Shavasana. Toes are dropping out, palm are facing towards the sky. Bring your shoulders nice and relaxed on top of the mat. Bring that awareness, allow your shoulder feeling to find the expansion. And maybe if you feel that you found that place where your shoulder rests so nicely, you might feel also that your heart opens a little bit more. You can stay in your Shavasana for as long as your body needs to. Stay here, rest and recover. I want to thank you for showing up today, to be with me today. It was a hard flow, so well-deserved relaxation is well needed. I hope to see you soon in class, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Namaste. Bye-bye. Rest there.